Hey guys, it's Eric and Carrie. We just got back from Mega Relief and we had such a great time. It was really a life-changing experience to see everybody at a time of need, and we can tell that there's just so much more that needs to be done there. So what'd you think of our second day out there of demucking houses, Carrie?
It was pretty amazing. They bussed us down to Katy, which is right outside of Houston, and it was a 3-hour bus ride, and so it was really long days. But when we got there, to see the devastation in Houston was pretty overwhelming, and just to be a part of it, to help these people in a time of need was something that I'll never forget. When we got to the house on day 2, the family that lived there hadn't been in their house for over 13 days. They had just got back into their home 2 days prior to us arriving, and everything was underwater. We had to get rid of everything. All furniture was gone. They lost everything pretty much, so we had to demuck the whole house.
Tell them about the streets just going up to the property. How did the streets look to you? Did they look inviting?
No, not at all. I mean, you would turn a corner and you would see piles, 6-foot piles of everything from their homes right outside their driveway. And it was very sad to see a neighborhood just destroyed like that so quickly. So, we were a part of helping somebody start all over, basically. So, and it was really interesting to see their faces in the beginning. They were very sad, closed off, kind of a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
And then, being a part of it, being able to help them in a short amount of time. And we had about 18 people in the house helping to do as much work as we could in a short amount of time. At the very end of the day, they were hugging us. They were asking for our names, our emails, our addresses. They were smiling. It was pretty overwhelming how amazing it was just to be able to be out there for a few days to help.
Yeah, I remember when I was talking to the homeowner and I asked him, how long they had been in the property, and they had mentioned to us that they had been in that house for 24 years.
Yeah.
And so, when you open the door, let's go into talking about when we opened the door, what did we see in this property?
You see belongings, family pictures, albums, wedding dresses, things that are from kids' pictures, things that are collected over 24 years, and they never had a flood before, so they lost things from when they first got married and to having families, and it's all the memories. So to be able to see that and see their faces, it was pretty life-changing. So
yeah, I know when I was working with a couple of the guys there and we were working on getting the refrigerator out, because we have to remind you, we had to rip out all their cabinets, all their drywall, all their blinds and curtains, all their carpet, all their flooring, all their vanities. We had to throw away all their furniture, all their books, everything. We had to throw away everything, including their appliances. And on the refrigerator, there was pictures that, with magnets of her kids or, and family members on these refrigerators. And it's just something so small you think about every day. You're like, as realtors, we're just like, hey, make sure you have nothing on the refrigerator. And here we are, we're about to throw away some of her memories, and of course we made sure to take those pictures down and hand them to her, because we wanted to make sure that we could protect whatever we could of those memories. But, that was just eye-opening for me too. Mm-hmm. And, I saw a photo album that was completely ruined. It looked like a watercolor book,
yeah.
Like you have the paint by the number kind of deal, because it just was decimated. So KWRI has came out with an initiative for each agent within our company to provide and donate $120 for these families that are in need. Mm-hmm. John Davis, our CEO, recently came out and he mentioned how that the people in Katy, Texas and Houston, they won't close a loan for up to 6 months. And I know when we were in that complex, there was a for sale sign in that complex, and it was a Keller Williams agent too. So could you imagine trying to sell a property in this complex that's filled with just debris? I mean, it's not going to happen.
No. Yeah.
So now not only is it Houston and Katy, Texas and the surrounding areas, but it's also Florida. So there's a ton of displaced agents they're not going to be closing loans for a long time. And, you know, I was so proud of us at Mega Relief. I thought that was an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
Yet we just made a small dent. So we're going to come out and we're going to be asking everybody within our market center to donate $120 to the Mega Relief Fund. Now we can do it a couple ways. We can either tack it on month by month for a 12-month period, add $10 to your office fee, or we could just do it in one lump sum. So, you know, get in contact with Sharon and Danielle. Ask them how you can help donate to this great cause. You know, right now as a market center, we've raised $1,525. Really what we're looking for is 100% improvement on that. We're looking around $15,250 for our market center and our size. So, you know, I understand that, you know, $120 is a lot of money. So if that becomes an issue, we can break that down per month. And I promise you that these families, they are in need, and they're in need now, and they're going to be in need for the next
several years.
Yeah, several years it's going to take to rebuild. So if you guys haven't had a chance, chime into our, my personal Facebook page. We had a lot of live videos there, and it showed a lot of action of us demucking houses and in the warehouse too. And amazingly, even the warehouses, they still need a lot of work too.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, and I do agree with Eric. I mean, $10 can go a long way if you think about it, month per month. It really helps with supplies, getting their houses back to normal. Just any help, these people, I know they'll appreciate it. So anything small you can do to make a big change, they'll have. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, great. Thanks, guys. We appreciate your time and listening to this video. I know it's a little long, but trust me, everything that we can do to help provide a stable income for these families while they rebound will be huge. If you have any questions on how to donate, just contact Danielle or Sharon. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.